Well, good evening, everyone. It looks like we're up and going. So let me post this up on Stunt Hangar. Post. If you'd like to join us, go over to Stunt Hangar at the bench. And if you can't see at the bench, it's because you're not a current supporter. If you'd like to join us, you have to be a current supporter of Stunt Hangar. And then those will show up. And then come in. We talk about everything here. I mean, old contests, new things we're building. We run this from 7 Central, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. on YouTube. And then afterwards, sometimes there's an after party, depending if there's any uh, interest in it. I did a stream today working on this. This is my Sidewinder airplane. I glued the fuselage together and cut the notches for the beam. And I'm gonna, as soon as somebody comes on, I'm gonna work on this some more. I'll cut some cowl pieces to get them going because I have to have two sides so that I can block it together. And I got to be able to trace inside here. Probably gonna have to take this motor mount out again. I'm building up the tank floor. It's gonna, there's Gary. Gonna be a box in there for the tank
Yes.
floor. Yep, you're there.
Yeah. That's nice. What you got going there?
Well,
Pretty good wood, isn't it?
this is great wood.
Yeah, it looks it. Yeah.
This is great wood. I just hope my engineering is sound because all it's holding is a quarter inch piece of plywood.
Yeah, it's different than the other motor mounts in it.
Yep. I'm building a box in a box now. These standoffs, I'll put a floor on here so that it'll be a half-inch box in here because if I leave it without that in there, the tank is too high. So it'll run, upright, and then when you turn it over, it'll go away fat or go away lean, excuse me.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm doing now. I'll do that tonight as soon as we get somebody else in here that'll talk.
Going. Yeah. A pretty good meeting. Friday night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You check out the new site.
No, I haven't.
I'm working on it. I get so frustrated. I got to stop though.
Yeah, I
WordPress
understand.
stuck.
Yeah.
As soon as I get accustomed to it, I can more or less, you know, get going with it. All I've got up now is the front page, stuntmag.tech.
Stuntmag.tech. Okay.
Take a look at it and tell me what you think. You get it to open?
No, I haven't.
Uh, let's see if it opens on the phone. Stunt mag.tech. I haven't looked at it on the phone. Accept all. Huh. Pictures don't show up. What's the deal? Let's see. Let's try logging in. Log in.
That mag dot what?
TECH.
TECH.
Username and password combination is wrong, so I must have typed it in wrong. Hmm. Well, come on. Nope. Nope. No, I might have had a tilde in there. Let's see here. I want to edit this. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, that's what I did. What happened here? Shit. Okay. No, I want to type it. Tilde. Did you get in?
Shit, there's Stunt Magazine.
That's it.
Suppose that's it. Okay.
Maybe. What's up, Steve?
Oh, the usual. Thursday might be a good day. Right?
Really? Huh. Why can't I get in there?
Yeah, mine's not.
Let's see what's up with that.
Oops.
Ass words.
Your front row seat to all action. No,
No, that ain't it.
that's not it.
No.
Okay.
Let's
Oh,
see.
Stunt Illustrated Stunts and Entertainment.
That ain't it.
Okay, Stunt Magazines. Yeah.
We need to search this. That ain't it. Let's see what. Oh crap! There we are. All right, let's look here.
Get a lot on motorcycles. But I
No,
can't.
no motorcycle.
No, I don't.
Okay. Oh, I got the wrong password. Okay, wrong username. I mean, yeah. Okay.
Well,
And the password. I didn't test this.
what was that dot? What again?
TECH.
TECH. Yeah, don't give me a, when I put that in, it blocks it out. I have nothing to go by. Hmm.
Hmm. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I'm not going to play with it right now.
Yeah.
It's weird. I can get on my computer, but I can't get on the phone. Cut. You don't even need to be a member to look at the front page. But I mean, I got the front page up, but it didn't show the pictures for some reason, which is fine, I guess. Thursday, huh?
Yep. Yeah, the temperature will be less and the winds aren't too bad either.
I don't mind the temperature. I thought it was nice today.
Hmm.
It was a better day today, here too.
Yeah, 79 on Thursday. Four to seven wind.
Zero rain.
Zero rain.
That's good.
We're looking for strong winds tomorrow.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
There's David Eskins.
Yeah.
Yeah, at least his name's up there. I think I'm going to turn off that part of attempts because old guys can't get it in 3 attempts at 13 minutes because I couldn't do it. Okay,
There you are.
David.
You're in.
Can you hear me now?
He's muted right now,
Yeah.
but his picture's in.
You're muted, David. Go down the little microphone and click on it. Let's see what we want to do here.
Now talk.
Huh?
There you go. Now we got you.
Yep.
Got it
He's
now?
working.
Is it working
Yep.
now?
Working
Yep.
now.
Cool. Okay. How do I how do I de-size it down so it's not
You're okay.
okay.
Good shape.
All right,
Yeah.
thank you.
Yeah, we can see you in.
All right.
There you go.
What's going on? Anything?
Heat, humidity.
Heat.
It's been hot here too. It's been hot.
Let's see. Roy Lane says, good evening, like given. Ray B says, good evening. MX 2027 is looking good.
Thank you.
Yeah, quite a few on this afternoon, Sparky.
Yeah, I
Watching.
did.
Yeah.
What are you building, Sparky?
My next year's airplane.
Oh, that 32F?
Yeah.
That should be cool.
Yeah, it worked good in the 90s.
Should work good now. How hot is it over in St. Louis right now? Like 100?
About 62 in here.
Yeah, I'm running AC here all 24/7, and it's killing me on the bill, man.
Oh, yeah.
It's terrible. Any contests coming up for you guys?
We got 2 left for the year.
What's that, Huntersville?
No. St. Louis and Tulsa.
Tulsa's a wind fest, isn't it?
Can be.
Can be, huh? Like all of them, right?
All right. Where are you again, David?
Los Angeles area.
California.
Yeah.
Do you
Well,
do you go to the Las Vegas contest?
yeah. I did last year, yeah.
Okay.
I've only been back flying for what, a year and a half, about 2 years.
Oh, okay.
I walked away for like 25 years.
Hmm.
Yeah. But I was there. I was there last year. It was really it was really good contest. Except it was really hot.
Hmm.
You know, in Las Vegas, you have that sun, that desert, that desert sun. You know,
Yeah.
it's kind of rough.
Yeah.
20. We had something like 20, 25 entries. All the Orestes was there, David, Brett, all Tim Jutz was there, Nunez, all the guys that go out to the Nats were there.
Mm-hmm.
I went with Chris McMillan.
That's not a real long drive from
No, the Vegas to LA runs about 3.5 hours. You can make it. But it's always
three,
traffic, so I'd say 4 hours, 3.5
4
hours.
hours. That's not
Yeah.
bad.
No, it's not bad.
Steve, what planes do you fly when you go fly? Yeah, a
For
certain
me,
one you fly all the time? No, I thought it was
uh,
Steve.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Well, right now all I got flying is the Crossfire.
That's good.
that's enough.
Yeah.
Jerry's gonna get over here and help me clean this place up and build another airplane.
Yep. Give me the word. I'll be there.
How far are you from Sparky's place?
About 25 minutes.
Uh, Are you in
Yeah,
St. Louis? Are you in St.
I'm
Louis?
in the North County and he's in the South City. So
I'm
How
in the
bad?
hood in the south and he's in the hood in the north.
So
pretty much.
where's Sparky in East St. Louis, man? He's over there hiding out in East St. Louis or what?
No, he's in South St. Louis.
I went there. I went and stayed with Chris for about, I don't know, 4 or 5 days when he was
Who?
living McMillan when he was living out there. Chris.
You don't know him,
Chris.
Steve.
No, I guess I
Yeah.
don't.
He was gone when you showed up.
Oh, okay.
He flew with Ted Winterman and myself and no, I can't remember his name. The guy who builds the Sultans. Oh shit.
Hey, Jack.
No, well, Hey Jack was here, yeah, but
Yeah.
I
who
just
builds the
remember
Sultans?
Mark Hughes. No.
No, Hughes was here, but who builds the Sultans?
Sultans of Swing. Mark Knopfler.
No,
Yeah. There's an airplane called the Sultan.
yeah,
Is there?
the hell's his name? I don't know. Real good builder, real good flyer. Shit, I can't remember his name when Emil was here. Did you know Emil?
No, I did not. I heard about Emil, but I never met him.
Yeah, you didn't miss nothing.
He was there when Chris was there. This guy you're talking about. Sultan.
Yeah, as soon as I can remember, he's moved to Utah now.
Brent Williams. No.
No, he had an eagle and he had the Sultan, and he's the guy who does the monocoque wings and paints over them. Silk span, and monocoque wings.
Yeah, I can't. I know people that have done that. God, I don't know who it is. He quit flying or died or what?
No, he's flying RC. You'll know him as soon as I can remember his name.
Yeah, he shouldn't be
Yeah,
flying.
it'll come to you.
Did he
I
go to the
quit.
Nats? Did he go to the
Yeah,
Nats?
yeah.
Yeah.
If I quit thinking about his name,
Yeah. Yeah.
You remember Donnie Melanson? You
no.
remember him? Yes, you do. The guy with the long hair and a ponytail out of Louisiana.
That sounds familiar.
Donnie Melanson. He used to go to the Nats too. That's God. I was thinking about him
The
lately.
guy we're thinking of is Norm Whittle.
Oh, Norm Whittle. Yeah. Wow.
Norm Whittle used to live here.
He was in California too, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was in California too.
Hmm.
I knew it would come to me.
Norm Whittle. Yeah.
I haven't seen him in 30 years.
What happened to Gary Hayjack? Did he get sick and die, or was it sudden, or what happened?
I met Gary when he was 50 years old, and he lived to 88 or whatever.
Gary
So
Hayjack?
yeah, and all the time I knew him, he had colon cancer,
He
and
did.
he had a pill inserted in his rectum, for better words, his prostate to to keep the rectal cancer, the under control. And his wife died, and then he died.
He did.
Flown it.
Alan Goff don't fly anymore, huh?
No, he flies scale.
I think he only flies scale. Yeah, he was at the Nats, I believe.
Yeah, he wasn't there when I went over to see Ed, but
No,
no.
Roger Wildman died all of a sudden too, huh?
Yeah, they knew he was sick though.
that was several years ago
Yeah,
already.
Hmm.
gonna happen to all of us,
Yeah, it is. Sure is. I just don't want.
unfortunately.
I don't want to go through all that dialysis, and I just want to just go to sleep one night and just it's over with. I don't want to go through all that pain, chemotherapy. I don't want to do any of that.
Mm,
I just don't. Hopefully, I don't have to. Well, we're gonna die from some disease. Don't know which when.
yeah,
Hmm. You guys know a guy by the name of Gary Akers? You ever heard of him, Gary Akers?
I've heard of him.
Yeah, he's real sick right now too. Out here in LA area. He's been around forever too. He's real sick. Just last year he was at Vegas at the contest, and doing pretty well, and all the next thing you know, he's dying.
The biggest shock to me is when Alan Brickhouse passed away, because
yeah.
I just seen him, and he didn't. I mean, he was fat and way overweight, and huffing and puffing, but I didn't think nothing of it.
Right. He was still flying, wasn't he, Sparky?
Oh yeah.
I saw him at Brodax one year. He was running around in the cart, always had a good attitude, and he passed.
Was a half a million kids at his funeral.
Yeah, he was a real gentleman too.
Mm-hmm.
Did a lot for this hobby too, a lot for stunt. Hmm. Oh well. You guys had a really good the Nats this year. I heard the weather was ideal there the whole time.
It was pretty nice. Yes.
There was
Wasn't ideal, but it was close.
there was no real wind. I heard it was maybe a couple of days with wind, right? It was pretty good. I heard.
Yeah, it kind of picked early in the week. It was dead, which was not the greatest.
Yeah, that's not good either.
And then later in the week, it picked up. We had one. When it rained at night.
Hmm.
So that was all right. Didn't have any rain to deal with.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been there when it's so windy that just getting off the ground is a task. You know what I mean? Without chipping props and all that,
Mm-hmm.
pretty tough.
So, David, have you ever judged?
Uh, Not at the nationals, but locally I have. Yeah. I judged a lot on the East Coast, and
Do you
um,
ever judge in Las Vegas?
no,
Because I know
yeah,
Steven's
Where,
looking. Steven's
yeah,
looking for judges.
yeah. I'm gonna go compete this year.
Ah,
Hopefully, I think he got it squared away. I think he does. He sent me a text. I got a text from him. I think he's got it. He's got it dealt with. I think he does. But like you
well,
said, we might do one judge here in LA for our contest, and if we have to, we're just gonna do one judge. We can't find anybody.
well, go go through our Pampa judges training
Yeah.
and see if
When
you can get some more folks to go through it
when are you doing the training again?
anytime. It's as needed.
Oh, so I just get a hold of you, just contact you.
Just let me know and we'll set it up. It's just 2 hours.
Okay.
I don't know. I was thinking about maybe scheduling
You should.
a regular session, post it on Stunt Hangar and say, hey, every other Thursday at this time, we're going to have the training. Because it seems like some guys are reluctant to ask me for a time.
Right.
Hey, Bob, what's that stuff? Looks like Elmer's glue.
no, 2P10.
2P10.
Yeah,
What's it
see,
gonna look like, Sparky?
like a
It's
Continental.
that's CA.
Yeah,
I didn't know it came in a big bottle like that. You got that on your site, on your store?
I
I
think
don't know,
so.
maybe. I wouldn't buy it if I was you in a big bottle.
No, because I'd never use it.
Goes bad. It goes bad, doesn't it, Sparky?
Yeah, it goes bad before he'd use it.
Yeah. Does keeping it in the freezer help at all?
Yeah.
It
I
helps, but it doesn't completely get rid of it. Doesn't stop it.
Hmm.
I buy mine from Hobby Lobby. It's pretty cheap, but it's not good stuff, man. It's not good CA.
It's not the Bob Smith.
No, it's not. It's cheap though.
Hey, Pete Bauer.
Are you back or have you left yet?
Oh, we're back. We just got back today.
Did you
Oh,
win?
wow.
So if I can share, I'll show you the pictures.
You
Mike,
can
Yeah.
share if you just try. You don't have to ask me. You just try. God.
no, it says send request.
Yeah, we'll send a request.
Well, if you try to share, it sends a request automatically.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
And they keep asking me, can I? Well, we send a request.
Well, they're trying to be polite, It's your thing, man. Now you're using a different bottle of glue.
Yep.
He's using Bob Smith.
What's
He's,
different?
he's using Sparky glue.
Thickness.
Thickness. Oh, okay. Okay.
He's using Sparky glue.
It's all the CA that's on here. The rest of it's been epoxy.
Yeah. Oh, look at that.
So Mike McHenry took first. He's world champion.
All right.
There's my wife Kathy calling for Mike. I think the
An old
next,
stunt flyer.
and here's the team. That's Orrin Humphreys, Mike, Jeremy Arvin, who's the manager, me, and my wife Kathy flew this year.
All right.
And as a team, we took second.
Oh.
Who took
Okay.
first?
And where was this?
Our 2 hours north of London.
Oh, okay. In England. Okay. So
And
the scale isn't at the same site
no,
as F2B and
they
combat.
they share scale judges, so they do it with the RC.
Ah, okay.
And for those of you who know Mike and say, "Oh, Mike never flies when it's windy," We flew in 15, 16 mile-an-hour winds every day.
Ooh,
That ain't
nice.
windy. Not compared to the Nats, 30 mile an hour.
Oh
They
my.
had to stop RC for a while because some of the World War One biplanes and stuff could barely make headwinds when it got above 20 miles an hour.
Oh, I bet. Yeah.
So it was a difficult time to fly, but we did okay.
Is Mike McHenry, is he flying just strictly scale now, or is he flying stunt and scale?
He flies both, I think,
I
still.
think he flies both. Yeah, as long as they don't conflict.
Yeah, I think he's flying both. He flew very well, very well.
Well, come on, how much to flying scale is there? There ain't looping.
Okay, Sparky, you can be on the team next time and go see.
If I wanted to be, I probably could be. I gave scale up. I
Go
did it
ahead and
once.
go ahead and try out. Let's see if you make it.
Nope, not ever gonna mess with scale again.
Okay, that means you're not good enough to do it.
Oh yeah, right. I beat you, so I guess what does that mean?
Not that I recall, Sparky.
Well, what place did you come in? Let's see what I got. I got third. You got fourth. What
No,
year? Yes.
ahead of you, Sparky, and that's why you want to talk to me for 10 years.
Look, buddy. Look right here. Right here. And you were after me.
What year is that?
24, I think. 23 or 24.
Port scale.
No, you didn't fly in 23 or 24.
No, I just got this here. I stole it.
All right, you guys.
You guys ruined me on scale.
What happened with scale, Sparky? They didn't. It wasn't welcoming, or what?
It's a click, just like stunt.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Well,
He had an electric plane. He didn't really like it.
No, I didn't.
Did that have a engine noise making box in it?
Yep.
Wow.
When I was at Brodak, they said, "Aren't you going to practice fly?" I said, "What? Practice what? Take off and land and high flight? Come on, guys, taxi."
yeah, but you have to use the throttle and all that stuff's not easy to do, Sparky.
Yeah.
Yeah, to manage all that,
Well, I got first at Brodak for sport scale, and third at the Nats, and that's my one and only scale airplane I'll ever build.
Did you have a 3-line control or was it a RC transmitter?
RC transmitter.
Oh, okay.
I got it here somewhere.
You still have that shoestring, right?
Yep.
Yeah, it's hanging on the wall in the second room.
got good on the appearance points on it, didn't you? Didn't you, Sparky?
Not really. That's where they hosed me. At the Nats anyway. Jack Sheet gave me, I think it was 90 something, and at the Nats, I can't remember, Bob somebody or other, Haywood. They downgraded me because I didn't have a color on the 3-view, on the paperwork.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
I don't know anything about scale, so I know it's not easy though, Sparky, and I don't think anything's easy.
Okay. The building is where it's at in scale. That's the year that guy had that realistic yellow crop duster that almost crashed. He won first place. That thing was beautiful. I think it's at Brodax right now. Joe Gilbert took it over for him. No, wait a minute. It wasn't Joe Gilbert. It was Fred Cornwett took it over for him to keep it from hitting the ground. Okay, that's what I got done today.
All right. That's where the battery's gonna go?
No. Yeah, this is my battery right here.
Yeah, okay.
I had to get it up off the floor so it was kind of in line with the Venturi instead of way high up.
Are you
Hmm.
making carbon tanks, Sparky?
Am I doing what?
Are you making carbon tanks?
Yeah,
You
Yeah.
are. Okay.
made a lot of them.
Yeah, you got $100, he'll make you one.
Yeah.
I want to buy that shoestring and turn it into a stunner. That's what I want to do, Sparky.
No, you don't.
Hmm. I
I
think
like
that thing's too heavy for that.
I liked Whiteley's shoestring. He had a good one.
It was in the 70s, 70 ounces. It wasn't, a 20-pounder like some of them.
No. You know which ones were I bet hard to fly were Frank Beatty's biplanes.
Oh yeah, junk.
Those World War One biplanes that had the narrow little landing gear spacing. And he always used a 46 AX or something, the RC motor.
He needed a Briggs and Stratton in him to balance.
Yeah. I
Those
think he
were
did put a bit of weight in the nose.
those. I flew a couple of his planes. They were very difficult.
I bet.
Sound like my experience in stunt in the '90s, man, the early '90s. It was not very pleasant.
We were at Grand Glaze Library and we were doing
Oh, yeah.
show and tell. And he has this wing and he hands it to me. He says, "Well, what do you think?" I said, "Well, the woodwork looks good, but what'd you make this out of? 3/4 plywood?" He said, "Well, they need to be able to withstand impact." I said, "Frank, you don't build these to crash, you build them to fly."
Well, I think some of them had kind of hard landings sometimes. Not
But
crashes, but
if you built it light, it wouldn't hit the ground so hard.
yeah, yeah.
How many entries did they have at scale in England for scale?
22.
That's not bad.
22.
22.
How many countries?
I'd have to go back and think. The Czechia now they call it. They were really a good team. They had their stuff together. My wife Kathy came in 12th.
Hmm.
China show up for the scale?
No.
Was it
Yeah.
mostly Europeans?
In for control line, yes. In RC, there were teams from Australia, Colombia,
Hmm.
all over the place.
Who won in
Japan,
RC?
the Japanese guys, they were fun.
Who won in RC? The team.
Pardon?
Who won in RC? Scale RC.
There's two categories there. I'd have to go back. The real precise one, F4C, is French guy Levy with a jet. It was gorgeous.
How about the team? Who won the team medal? You
You
remember
know
who
what?
did?
You're gonna test my knowledge now. I gotta go. Hang on. Where's my AMA? Well,
You got to check your brain, huh, Pete?
no, here it is.
Probably jet lag.
Yeah, we're peppering him with questions, and he just got back.
Okay. This is from AMA's blog that I think I wrote this morning.
Oh, okay.
Okay, yeah. So that's control line. Mike McHenry. I came in third, Kathy in 12th, Orrin in 16th. And there's the pictures.
Well, they got a nice venue.
It's gorgeous.
It looked kind of dry though.
Oh yeah, it was dry and windy. Okay, here's the F4C is the precision. Ben came in seventh with the Fairchild 24. Jack 31st and Tim Dickey 32nd. Team placed 7th overall. And in H, Oh, this isn't the winners. Hang on, let me go back. I'll share another screen in a second. They used an automatic scoring system, so everything, I mean everything is online.
Did they have tablets for the judges?
Yep.
Wow.
Alan Goff, not tablets, like a little hand controller with a little screen. I don't know if they were custom made or something.
Hmm.
Alan Goff using a little controller was interesting to see because Alan doesn't like computers sometimes.
Did he place it all?
No, he judged.
Oh,
He was one of the judges this time around.
you probably got fair judging then.
There's always disagreements.
Always.
Always is right.
Let's see if I can find.
Are they going to switch over to tablets at the Nats, so Steve? Is that something that's been kicked around?
Sure, all you gotta do is pay for them.
Right. That's the problem.
That's the problem, huh?
No, there's no money for it.
No way. Well, if they kicked up the numbers in Pampa, they might have a chance, right?
Yeah.
That's not gonna happen. No, I don't see that happening. The days of the Tom Morris Pampa is over with.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
What's the most difficult flying scale? Landing?
No.
Depends on your plane and the wind.
Yeah.
Mm.
Depends on what options you're trying to do. Also, they okay, hang on. I got back to the site, so give me a second.
Don't you have to do a touch and go and scale, right?
You don't have to.
Oh,
Okay. Ranking. Okay, so am I sharing now? Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Mark Levy from France won, with David Law from Australia second, and you can see Ben here at seventh. And the F4C in the team rankings, US was in seventh.
France got it on number one.
F4H, this guy from Switzerland, Rito Sen, was first, and I think our first place, our best place guy was a little farther down.
Was Trossel? Did Trossel go? He didn't go, huh? Keith?
No,
He was at the Nats.
Yeah.
F4H team, France won the team, and if you see also Chechia was on the podium for all the categories, and here's the F4B ranking.
Mike McHenry, Pete Bauer, and
There's Kathy Bauer.
yeah. Well, congratulations.
It
Yeah.
was a
Yeah.
challenging time with the wind. We took some days off actually because the winds were above 20 miles an hour.
Hmm.
So we stopped for a bit.
Mhm.
And I went to a great air at Duxford. There's a great air museum there. More Spitfires and Hurricanes than I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, wow.
Did you guys hear that?
I didn't hear anything.
Okay.
How far was it from London? You said 2 hours?
About 2 hours, yeah.
Did you
It
go
was
into the city at all?
It was in Buckminster's where they have their national flying site, equivalent to Muncie.
Did you go into the city at all, London?
I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
Did you go into the city at all, London?
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, I've been to London before, so yeah, we took some time there when we had some days off, so it was good.
Yeah. Great place to visit.
Just got to be careful. Everybody drives on the wrong side of the road.
I'm
Mm.
gonna have to get used to driving here again because I got finally used to driving the wrong side of the car on the wrong side of the road.
Yeah. The first time we went over there, I went over to work on a piece of equipment, and the only car they had left, we got in late, and the only car they had left was a little Lotus Europa. Oh, hey, cool. I wanted to drive one of these for a while. I didn't think about the fact you're in England. The
All you
drive
got to
from the wrong
remember
side.
is that the steering wheel's close to the center of the road. Doesn't matter
Yeah,
where
but
you
you
are.
got to shift gears with your left hand.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
different. That's quite different.
Try to ride a motorcycle like that. Left hand throttle, right hand shift.
Mhm.
Mm.
I had one of them curb marker bikes.
Sparky, we got a guy here. Honest to goodness, he rides a motorcycle with one arm.
Yeah, no problem. We got them here in St. Louis too.
Not me, baby. I'm too much of a. Well, I've already lost one arm. I ain't gonna take a chance on losing my head for the next crash. Those
You
boys are
lost an
nuts.
arm already?
No, I haven't, but
Oh, okay.
but
You
he
said
has.
you already lost one arm.
No, I said if I had already lost one arm, I would not be looking to lose another one. It would scare me the thought of maybe losing another one.
Mm.
He rides the thing. I mean, he's got for a long time, he had one of them, you shifted it with your hand. So he had let go of the handlebar to shift the full thing. I said, how in the heck do you do that? He said, well, low speed, you do it with your knee. Why don't you just put it back on the foot pedal? What'd be the fun
Then
of
what do you
that?
do for the clutch?
It's on the same hand as the dadgum throttle. I don't know how he rides it. I do not know. He says there's one thing about it. I don't have to worry about anybody stealing it. He's right. Nobody's gonna steal it riding it anyway. They might come and hook it, but they ain't gonna ride it away. Mm. I started going through my dope today, I'm down there cleaning up and trying to clean it up and make room for 2 new tools my wife got me for my birthday. And I'm down there fooling around looking at the thing and trying to clean everything up. And I absolutely think I have finally run out of room. I just don't think there's any room to put anything else. Mm.
Well, I know I'm out of room. I'm going to start throwing shit out.
Oh, I've already done that. My daughter's coming up here Wednesday, and I'm gonna have to lock the basement up, keep her out of it, because she'll be trying to throw stuff away. Last time she was up here, no joke, she had my paint stand on the back of her truck, and she's getting ready to go to the dump. I had to run and catch her. I mean, literally run and catch her and grab the paint stand, pull it off the back of the truck. I said, I don't know what else you got in there, but you ain't taking my paint stand. Oh, golly, Pete. She is a minimalist. I am not. I have two micro saws now. She said one of them's got to go. So, sweetheart, I love you to pieces, but don't you try to tell me what tools I can keep and what tools I got to get rid of. No, that ain't gonna work.
Well, you know what she's planning on.
Well, I know when I die, somebody better get over here and grab some stuff, because
Yeah.
I will bet my last dime she'll have a dumpster in the driveway and be just throwing kits, planes,
Yep.
everything in the
Yep.
dumpster.
Yeah, I think
Let
my
us know when
oldest
that
daughter.
happens. We'll come over and pick them up.
Yeah, I think that's what my oldest daughter is going to do to us.
Can you give us a heads
I'll
up?
be dead, you dipstick.
Give us a heads
Oh.
up beforehand.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I start getting sick, I'm gonna start selling stuff cheap. Just to get it out of here. I got too many kits downstairs. I mean, I got too many kits downstairs. Been it's crazy. I've been collecting. I'm not really collecting, but when I see one, I'll pick it up for the last 30 years. And I haven't built a kit in 30 years.
Hmm.
I don't
Last
like
kit
building kits.
do what?
I don't like building kits.
I don't either. I don't either. But the last kit I built was, of all things, it was an Oriental, and it was I forgot the name of it, but there's two of them on eBay for sale right now. And if you look at that kit, I've got the plans to it downstairs, and I've got the plans to a Brodak kit downstairs, and the airfoil is not even close.
That's
The
typical.
control line classics. The high point of the wing comes off the leading edge and comes back almost flat for a long way to get to the leading edge. And the high point of the wing is the spar, but it comes off the leading edge and goes much straighter back to the spar. And the Brodak one, it's very rounded, looks pretty close. But I looked at the Pampa website at their plan from the Pampa website, and it looks much more like the Brodak one. I don't know where Control Line Classics got their airfoil, but not good. And I know that the Pampa one's right because they got it from the guy that designed the darn airplane. But anyway, funny thing is they all fly pretty good. Build it straight, build it light, it'll fly well. Are you gonna have an I-beam in that thing?
Yep.
I'll be darned. I went trying to find the pine slats. Not pine, but anyway, the slats to build a spar the way you do it.
Called
My
lath.
local- Yeah, he knew that. I told him when I was looking for it, he told me his last. He said they put those on the wall and then they slap mortar on it.
Right.
It's before the days of sheetrock.
Right.
But anyway, they don't have them. Said we ain't carried those in I don't even know how long. So I don't know where I'll ever get them. The 67 Lumber doesn't have it, and Carter Lumber doesn't have it. So I don't know where the heck to get them.
So you have to do a built-up spar.
Yeah. I like your idea better, but I can't get the darn thing. So I guess I'll just have to own up to it and build one.
That is this
But I
piece
do know,
right here.
yeah. You show off.
Yeah.
That's nice. That's nice.
Yeah.
You put any doublers in the center of that?
Nope.
Mm.
1.5 ounces.
I don't think I can build it up for that.
No, it'll be heavier built up. That's why I went to this white pine stuff. Yeah, there's no doublers in the center. It's all one piece of wood whittled out. I could whittle it some more and make it thinner out here, but 1.5 is good enough. My fuselage is well, I got the motor mount on it now, but we'll weigh it and see this. Oh, you dog. Yeah, 3.5 with the motor mount, and it was 2 point something or other. But it's gotta have the motor mount in it anyway.
5 ounces. You're gonna be about a 38-ounce airplane.
I hope so. My pipe is 1 ounce. My tank is 1 ounce. I mean, you can't.
Yeah.
The hardware is what the hardware is. It just don't get no lighter.
No.
Tank weighs exactly 1 ounce even.
How big? How many ounces is that
5.5.
for a 32?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, remember
I
I
didn't
put
think it.
I'm gonna put 10% in this thing.
Oh, okay.
Open it up.
Yeah.
We got that's 4.5 ounces there, and put the pipe on it. That's 5.8. Then we put the motor on it. Yeah, we got
13,
15 ounces here already.
15.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I got 25 ounces to build a finished airplane. I think I can do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds like plenty.
Just gonna have to watch everything real close.
You could give or take 5 ounces to play around with those, Sparky, you know?
What?
You get give or take 5 ounces you can play around with, you know? I mean, it's not going to drastically change it if it's 3 or 4 ounces heavy.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't think so. That's, you know,
That mindset you'll always be in the 50 ounce range, and that's not what I want. I want 43 ounces
okay.
at
I
max.
think
What
you
if it
can
came
get
out
under
worse?
that.
Yeah.
How many inches of wingspan?
It's 56.
I still think you can make it. I don't know that I can make it, but I think you can make it.
It's got 11-inch root cord.
That's a nice one.
It's the same airplane as the Continental.
Okay. Okay.
And that's a big airplane. I mean,
Yeah, it
it's
is a big airplane.
it's not big in today's standards. You know, it's not 66 inches or anything like that, but
Yeah, it's a beautiful airplane though.
the Monado
That-
is exactly the same as this. See, there's my hand. So it's 2 hands wide for the wing.
Yeah.
Nose moment's a hand, and the tail moment's a hand.
What's the nose moment on that, Sparky?
9.5.
And the tail's what? 16, 7? What's the tail?
16.
Yeah.
This one here is what I'm doing is I'm building a classic airplane with modern technology, pipe, 4-inch bell crank, sidewinder engine, carbon shit. So we'll see. I built I built an N-30 plane and won it, and then they stopped it. So I'm going to build a classic plane and see if I can do any better with it, and hopefully they won't end classic for me. That'd be a bummer.
We got a few posts in YouTube.
Yeah.
Minnesota Mike says we cooled down today, 103. A couple of guys mentioned that Norm Whittle was the guy with the Sultan.
I already said that. Okay.
Yeah. Well, they might have been before or after. I don't know. And Mike Simmons says, good evening, fellas. Oh, it was Esteban Herrera. He said he's going to mount those motors on bell cranks and just fly them that way.
That'd be good.
Yeah. Good luck with that.
We got a Bearcat report.
What do you want to know?
I don't know if there's any.
How's it doing?
Made it back to Colorado, okay?
All right.
Figuring that one out.
By way
Did
of
you
Ohio.
open it up and see where the cracks are?
You got an ST Ryan
Not yet.
report?
It's resting.
It's resting. Yeah. Needs to recover from that trip.
Well, I just hope it's repairable.
Oh yeah.
So what's next on your agenda? What's next on your list, Mark?
And for airplanes,
Yeah.
gotta do a little patch up and tune up on the Bearcat, and then
Yeah.
I've got a Charles Parrott P-47 that I got the wing built and started on the fuselage.
Oh, okay.
back before I got into Bearcats.
Yeah.
And the wing's been hanging on a wall for 4 or 5 years now.
Mm,
Be good
Yeah,
and
you
keep
think,
dried.
Get that
yeah, you
down
thought,
and put the whole airplane together.
there you go. All right. Just
you
checking to
thought
make
you was
sure you
just going
got
to do
something
one
in
Bearcat.
the pipeline.
I might
Yeah.
try. I might have some other smaller, just fun projects like half A stuff,
Mm,
and I might try out. But
Be careful with the half A's, Mark.
what's that?
Be careful with the half A's. They're catchy.
Yep,
I started one. Now I've got three.
I've got 4, I think.
Did you build Trostle's Tercel? Didn't you build this Tercel, Mark?
What's that?
Tros- Did you build Trostle's half A Tercel? He designed a model called the Tercel. It was a half A back when they flew half A at the
We
NAS.
won the nationals with it. Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I didn't. I've not built one of those.
That's a really cool
No,
airplane.
I think if you're talking about the guy that was on here
Holy
talking to Keith about it, that was me. And I
Oh,
built the kit. I built a kit that RSM sold.
okay.
And it's so big. I said, this just doesn't look right. Because I'd built one back in the 70s. I remember it being so big. And he said, no, RSM took that kit and they redid it and they redid it and they redid it. He said, forget the 049, put an 09 in it.
Oh,
So
mm.
a friend of mine gave me an 09 and I shoehorned it in there, and he's right. It flies fine with an 09. But with 049, I think you'd have had some high-speed taxis about all you'd had. But I want to build. Keith sent me the plans, and I want to build a right size Keith's version of the Tercel. I don't know why, but I really like that airplane. And once you add the rudder that they added to it long after he won the Nats with it, it's even a neater looking little airplane.
You know, there was a lot of people that entered half A Nats at that time. I know they had quite a few entrants from what I remember.
Yeah. The most fun half A contest I did not see, but I read about was one where Keith, and I had his name until just a second ago, and somebody else all flew that plane that had the wings swept forward and finished 1, 2, 3 with it. That's wild looking.
Was it Jim
Little
Armour?
profile with the wing swept forward, way forward.
Huh.
And I don't know. I've got the plans to it downstairs, X-47 or something like that. I can't remember. But I'd like to build that someday, but it's not anywhere no time soon. I'm trying to get 3 airplanes together to do in September. We have or I think it's in August. We have a contest in Huntersville. It's called Half A Day. And it just, some of the awards are just who's had the most fun.
well, that's the end of that.
What's that?
I just broke my fuselage.
Oh, no.
Oh,
What'd you do that for?
And the drill grabbed it.
What?
Yeah. Let's see if I can put it back together.
Of course you can.
Oh man.
What did it do? Did it crack in half, Sparky?
Yep.
Wow.
He's picking up
Oh
pieces
no.
off the floor.
Oh Lord.
Always something.
Oh, bummer.
Let me take it apart here first.
How did you do it? You said the drill caught it?
Yes.
What were you drilling?
What I'm doing now.
Can't see you. I can't
Yeah.
see you.
It's all right. Okay, let's see if we can get it back together.
Oh man, it really did tear it apart. Good gracious.
Yeah, but it's going to go back together okay because it tore it apart at the right spot, so that's good.
Oh,
Good.
there you go.
Clean this crap up so I can get it jigged up.
Yeah.
What a pain in the ass.
I remember, Sparky, you do this because you enjoy it.
Yeah.
Sometimes. Sometimes.
I had a friend lived here years ago, Bob Galley, and Bob was he was a very nervous type. Great guy, one of the best guys I've ever known, but very nervous. And he was getting ready for work one morning. He got up and he put a coat of dope on the tail feathers of his new You Name It. And Bob flew You Name It's back. This is before there was a modern and a classic. It was, if you flew a plane, you flew AMA. That was it. That's all we had. I don't even think I never even heard of old time at that time. But anyway, he built a new new tail for the You Name It. He had the rudders on the elevator and stab and had it all together. He put a coat of dope on it and laid it together to look at it. He said it looked so good, and he weighed it, the lightest one he'd ever built, and he hung it on the closet door to sit there and dry that day. They said he got ready to leave, and he remembered his keys were on the little table behind the door, and he flipped the door shut to grab his keys. Crunch.
Oh,
Oh, he was sick. He got it fixed though, and that was a great flying airplane. Oof. He had about 3 or 4 You Name It's, and he had a Midas, and they were all just works of art. He was a beautiful, beautiful builder. I think he had a 72 Duster, which is what I was driving at the time. And I was worried about my new plane fitting in the trunk. And Bob took that Midas, just opened the trunk of the car and set it back there and closed the trunk. He said, "Don't worry about it. It'll fit." Golly. Little car had a big trunk. I miss that car. But
Are you
anyway.
putting it back together, Sparky?
Yeah. Don't want to scrap the project.
No.
It broke right at the spar, so that'll be all right. There's plenty of wood there when I get everything in there. 1-inch ribs in the center, so. I'd just like to get through.
Go ahead.
I would like to get through an airplane without breaking something.
If you ever do, let me know. That gives me hope.
Yeah. Can be a very frustrating event. Very enjoyable, lots of fun, but extremely frustrating and very annoying at times.
You guys
Yeah,
got
like
one
Joe
of these?
What's that?
Precision straight edge?
I've got one, but it don't look like that.
Yeah.
Mine's just it's what do they call it? Case hardened steel. But like yours, it goes in a tube and you don't leave it out. And it's got a coating of something on it. I don't know what it is, but I wax it right regular to keep it from rusting.
This is machine ground aluminum.
Yeah. That's just as good. It's a lot lighter.
Yeah. It's close. Just have to sand it a little bit. Damn.
Maybe you should wait till you're less frustrated, Sparky, and then go at it. That's the way.
I'm frustrated because you keep saying shit. Let me fix it.
All right. Don't blame me, man.
Well, I'm gonna sign off, guys. I gotta go to sleep.
Yeah, I bet.
Pete, when you going to show us a picture of the finished model?
I had it here somewhere. Hang on. Where is one now?
I think he did at one point before he
At one
went.
point I did, but
Well, I
don't
must have
know
missed
where.
it.
I don't know.
I saw the real plane, the pictures of the real plane that he was going to build it by. I thought Pete has finally lost his mind. That rudder is just ridiculous to try to recreate.
It was a challenge. give
I'll
me a
bet.
second to find another picture.
Okay.
Where would those be?
I'll tell you what surprised me. Ed Waskey was at Brodak and he had his Corsair. And he has taken the big thing about a Corsair or a Bearcat, which is what I've got. You look in the front end of it, and all you see is that big Tiger 60. You don't see, or mine's electric, but anyway, you see the big motor. But you see a model airplane motor. Well, you look in the front of Ed's plane and you see a Wasp or whatever it is, a big radial engine, a picture of a radial engine put on the piece of carbon fiber that is the motor mount. And I looked at that and I said, "You son of a gun. I'm going to have to go home and try to copy that now. Dadgummit, I got to try to keep up with it anyway." So I came home and it wasn't as difficult as I thought because that double row Wasp, there's plenty of pictures of it. And found a R2800 and just took a picture of it. And well, didn't take a picture of it. I took a picture of it and made a copy of it. And then colorizing it was a little more challenging than I thought it would be. But anyway, got it all done up, got it to right size, and put it on a piece of this plastic vellum, and then stuck that on the front of the carbon fiber. It actually looks good. And since it's an electric motor, you don't have to worry about the heat or whatever, or the fuel taking it off. So it might last. We'll see. I have 3 spares if something happens to this one. But old Ed comes up with some pretty good ideas.
Fixed. God.
Oh man,
Yeah, that was static judging there. They had
that only got second?
yeah.
What
I
the
think,
heck got first?
No, Mike McHenry. Well, I got some other. I got to post the link with all the photos because we took a ton of photos. Mike McHenry flew great. Very nice.
He must have
Very,
beat you with flying points because
yes, he
that
did.
right there would be hard to beat with static.
Yeah. Actually, there were a couple people higher than me in static, very accurate biplanes and stuff, but yeah, that was the static judging. Mike flew fantastic, though. I'll give him credit to that.
Mike's a good guy. He's a little crazy, but he's a good guy. If you're not a little crazy, you can't get far in this hobby.
So anyway, I'm gonna go to sleep. Good night, guys.
Take
Good
care,
night.
Pete.
Congratulations.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, congratulations, and we'll talk to you about it again soon, I hope.
Okay.
Very neat.
Hmm.
By darn, he did get it back together. How about that?
Yeah.
That daggum Continental is as pretty as the Simply Blue. And that's saying a lot.
Yeah, there it is. I have to brace it up a little bit, put in a couple of sticks. It broke right at the spar line.
Hmm.
That's where it's the thinnest, isn't it?
Yeah, so put a couple of sticks like this, 16th inch sticks in there.
Yeah, it'll be all right.
It'll be fine. Matter of fact, no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna run that 1/8 inch longeron back there. Cause then I can go up, butt up to that. Gotta think ahead here. Let me put that stupid straight edge away. Damn. You know, if I'd had it all glued together when I dropped it, it wouldn't have broke.
Mhm.
Eh, Dave got off here too?
Looks like it.
Yes. Mark, how is our Nats champion doing? I mean, Keith, didn't win the Nats this year, but how's he doing? Is he all right?
As far as I know, I haven't seen him since the Nats.
Oh, okay. I thought y'all saw each other right regular.
No, we live about 40 miles apart. We see each other usually at other parts of the country.
Oh, wow.
Oh, brother.
Once in a while,
Well,
I
I
go
got
down to the field at Arvada, but that's a 55-mile drive.
Oh,
And today, the density altitude down there was about 9,500 feet.
Phew. So you
what
pull
does
out at
that
20
mean?
feet and come out at 4, huh?
What does that mean, Mark?
Means your
Air is
airplane doesn't
thin.
fly worth a darn.
Oh,
Air is
okay.
very thin. Start your
Right?
pull out at 20 feet and it ends up at 4.
Yeah, the temperature was about, I think it hit 100 degrees or very close to it, all
Wow.
up and down the front range.
I
And I
didn't
looked
think
at,
y'all got that hot.
oh yeah, once in a while. It's not a every week kind of thing, but
Hmm.
I guess
So
we
if y'all
got
are getting
thick.
that warm, if you,
One at a time.
yeah,
there's an
I guess we
airport
got
about,
thick air in St. Louis, heat and humidity.
the
We
heat
have
does,
thicker air here because we're at a lower elevation.
yeah, the heat doesn't help it.
yeah.
Our
Heat don't
density
help.
altitude is probably about 1,000 foot
Mm.
when it's hot
You're
out.
not, you're not much different than here. Then we're at 960 something.
What is your elevation there normally?
I think it's 962.
So
I don't know what the density altitude is, but that's the altitude.
our altitude's 658.
Well, yeah, you're right there at the river. Shoot, you're going to be lower, but that ain't 300 feet's not enough to make a whole lot of change.
The club field down in Arvada is 6,000 feet.
Oh yeah,
Wow.
yeah. I went out there one time to see my brother to Albuquerque, and went to the field in Albuquerque back when it was still active, and everybody was flying. Everybody was pulling out and having a great just flying like whatever. And I got ready to take off, and one of the fellows walked up to me. It turned out to be the guy that designed the Mo Best. And he says, if you're from back east, let me give you one word of warning before you try doing your stunts. Do a couple of climbing dives, because this ain't like back east. So I went out and I listened to him. He's Cunningham's a pretty sharp dude. And I went out and did a climb, and it felt like it mushed at the bottom, and then at the top it just kind of lazed over. And then I pulled it into the dive, and just something told me pull out early. And I started pulling out about 10 feet, and that thing touched the tires.
Mm.
I said, oh boy, this is different. He says, yeah. He's hollered in, when you pull out, you pull out. You don't try to ease it out, you snap it out. So it took a little getting used to.
Yeah, the field in
But
Albuquerque is about a mile high too.
yeah, that was different. I had never experienced that. And it was the next flight, I turned the needle in a little bit more and took the 5-pitch prop off, put a 6 on.
Yeah, Joe Gilbert could tell you we had a contest down there many years ago. The temperature was just about 100,
Ooh,
and flying a square loop was a real challenge.
I'll bet. I'll bet. I was there, and there was a fellow there that had come from somewhere else. I don't remember what. and he flew a Cessna in there. And I don't know what the story was on it, but he couldn't take off. He had to wait. He had to leave his plane and rent a car to go where he was going and come back because the density altitude was so high, the plane wouldn't get off. They were afraid the plane wouldn't get off the ground. And whether it was all bunk or what, I don't know, but it does make sense. But I don't know. But
You know,
he said
we had a story here about a manager at Hewlett Packard long
oh,
before
brother.
I got out here who had a helicopter. And
Uh-huh.
one nice day, he took his wife and another couple and flew up into the mountains somewhere to have a picnic. And they landed and they had their picnic and they got back in the helicopter to take off. And it had warmed up quite a bit and he couldn't get it off the ground. So he had to offload 3 people and have them walk down to a lower elevation. He took off and flew to a lower elevation, and then they eventually got down and they could put him in the helicopter and take him back to even lower elevation.
I tell you, it's a real deal. I mean, density altitude. I always, I grew up. I didn't think much about it, and when they went over it in pilots training, I didn't think much about it. But it's real.
Yeah, we've had some ugly accidents out here from pilots who come from other parts of the country and take off and have, they're overloaded at this
Yeah, just altitude.
density altitude and they
Yeah.
don't make it.
Yeah, it makes a mess. Makes an awful mess. Another thing I had to get used to out there, I went out there one time going to fish in a fishing tournament. And I'm used to lakes that are 60 feet deep. You got lakes out there that are 600 feet deep. Oof, crazy.
Where at? In Colorado?
No, that was in Albuquerque as well. Elephant's Butte.
Wow.
God, there's some deep spots in that lake. Back then I had one of those flashers, and here it starts around and it goes around to something and it comes back to it and it settles on the depth. It went around about 3 times. I thought the thing had broke. And the guy told me, he says, when you leave the dock right here, when you step off into the boat, you go from sea level or from land to 600 to 300 feet deep right here. So when you turn that thing on, it's going to go around several times. I didn't catch a fish the first 2 days. One of the guys told me how to go catch them, and I finally did that. But I had to catch them early in the morning because later in the day they went deep. And deepest thing I had went 20 feet deep. That ain't nothing out there. Those guys are all vertical jigging 100 feet deep. I'm sitting there, dang, I got reels that don't have much more than 100 feet of line on them. Shee. We've done some crazy things. One of the prettiest places I've been, though, in Colorado, you come out of Denver and you go up. I call it Echo. I learned it as Echo Lake. I'm not sure if that's the name of it. But you go to Echo Lake and it's just this pristine, gorgeous lake. And you look up the hill, up the mountain, and you can see the tree line. And all the trees are just gray. They're dead. They look like they're, forgotten the word, but they're like rock. But they're there. And
Petrified.
yeah, there you go. And you go up the road and you go up above that. Well, my car had a carburetor. I went up the road, I got up to the top of the mountain, and I looked at my tailpipe and it's just black. But on the way back down the mountain, I never had to crank the motor. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. We came back down the mountain. We made up for the mile. I told my wife we made up for the mileage coming back down because it had manual brakes, disc brakes, but manual disc brakes and a 4-speed and no power steering. It was just rack and pinion steering. So we got back down the bottom of the mountain and cranked up and drove away. But man, that's a beautiful place. The idea though of they moved the airport 25 miles outside town, and now the town has grown out to the airport and beyond it. I'm just thinking, man, that's a lot of expansion. Woo.
Hmm.
Yeah, when they first built that in 1990s, it was way out in the boondocks. There's nothing
Mm-hmm.
between the edge of Denver and the airport. Now there's all kinds of housing developments and hotels and
Mm-hmm.
restaurants and car parking lots and everything else out there.
We went out there one year in the 80s to fly sailplane, and I met Skip Miller, and he was past world champion with RC sailplane. And I went out there to fly with him, and Lamont Payne and a bunch of other people showed up at that meet. People I'd never, Dwight Holly, who was later on a world champion with a gobbler. And I knew Dwight. I'd met him before, but went out there and we flew, and the place we flew was wide open. I thought, man, I've never seen an area this big, except in Utah. This is wild. And now that area is all houses. It's between the old airport and the new airport, and now that's all built in. I said, good gracious. Other than some big rocks, that place was just barren. It was beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Just boggles my mind that it's all houses now. Gracious. Has anybody been flying this week?
Yeah, I flew Sunday.
Oh,
Got out there about 8:30 a.m. Nobody else was there. Flew 3 flights, and my wife was with me, and we came home.
ain't nothing wrong with that.
No, we were home by 11 o'clock.
I haven't flown this week, but I was going to go today, and I discovered I had my last PT appointment was today, so I went to PT
Mhm.
and got that over with. And
Yeah.
now I got an appointment, the last appointment for my eyes in September 4th. I mean, I don't know why they stretched it out so far, but anyway. But I think we're going to be all right. I think we're going to be all right. I just went out and was going to go flying with Tommy and Buddy today, but I didn't make it. I went by the field to see them a few minutes before I went to PT, and they're both flying. I mean, they're flying like they're getting ready for a contest. I don't know what contest they could be getting ready for, but man, they were burning in some flights. Both of them just really gritting their teeth and flying. I thought you'd be relaxing a little bit. Tommy says, I got to get used to a new airplane. He'd been flying all American for so long. He picks something else up, you'd think he'd be lost, but he lands it. I mean, he comes in, lands that fool thing, just the tires kiss and you hear him spin, and then the plane settles down on it. That old boy can fly.
Mhm. We got a club meeting Thursday evening, so I'll probably go out Thursday afternoon, Bob.
Yeah.
Maybe 2 o'clock. Like to beat the
Okay.
traffic.
I should be awake by 2 o'clock.
All right, that sounds good.
Do something with him, Steve. Awake. Good grief.
Anyway,
Oh, Lord.
All right, it's back together. Longerons are in. It's reinforced.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, I thought I was gonna just rip the nose out of it and do it all again. I got it back together.
Well, as infamous for saying, it's only wood.
Yeah,
Save all the pieces.
that's Wendy.
Wendy says save all the wood, but it's only wood is you.
Yeah, he says save all the pieces.
Yep.
Yeah. The only time I have ever seen Wendy crash, it was in the wind. And when that cardinal hit the ground, you couldn't save the pieces. They were going that way fast.
He
Wind
wouldn't have
got them
said that when I crashed my Thunderbolt either, because it went like confetti.
Oh,
Yeah.
man, yeah.
The one I crashed out at Booter.
That thing of Wendy's, I can't remember if he finished the pattern and then tried to do something else or what happened. But anyway, he was up high and it ran out of fuel. And it was the Concours airplane that year, that yellow Cardinal with a 51 in it. Boy, when it hit, golly molly, I've seen some planes come apart, but that one really came apart. Kaboom, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Edward Carlos says like sent. And then Riley I7S8S wants the code.
The
All
code,
right,
yeah.
Riley, go to stunthangar.com, pay your dues, and you will get access to Act the Bench. There's always one every time.
Yeah.
I think we're just going to send them the code without any repercussions, but they're wrong. So, okay, kid.
Well, you can't blame
Stunthanger.com.
a guy for trying.
Stunthanger.com. Pay the dues, man.
That
was
big
nice.
support badge.
It was nice to see Richard McIntyre at the Nats. I finally got to meet him face to face, and
Richard McIntyre. I hadn't heard
the
that
guy
name in a while.
from Kansas,
Yeah.
right?
The guy that comes on here, Phil.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I hadn't heard him in a while. I hadn't seen him in a while.
Yeah, except for Friday. He was
was on
on
here Friday?
Friday. Yeah.
Oh, man. Missed that.
He must have been on before I got here or after or something. I don't know.
He was on at the end, so if you stay till the end.
I
I
was
think I
encouraging him
did.
to bring an airplane and fly because he could have flown intermediate or even beginner.
That was Richard. Good gracious. He's changed. I didn't recognize him. I don't know. That's crazy. Because I remember him from way back when.
And I was urging him to go to Tulsa toward the end
Yeah,
of September
okay.
when
That
they
was
have the
him. Okay.
contest down there. That's the closest contest to where he lives in Kansas.
I'll tell you what, if you go to that one, you got to deal with Joe Gilbert, and he is hard to beat.
Joe Gilbert doesn't fly in his own contest.
Oh, good. I might go to his contest someday then.
Good, then I can beat you.
Well, we can have some fun anyway. What I tell you, I'm gonna try to fly at Brodak next year. We'll see. I missed the last 3 or 4. One of them I was ready to go, and they asked me to judge. I judged the 2 events that I was going to fly, but I was told that if I went next year, that I would. They would make sure I got to fly at least the 2 events that I fly, old time and classic. And I'll probably bring a modern because I've got a couple new moderns that look like they're going to be pretty good. If I ever get them painted.
Well, next year's going to be the last one. So,
yeah, that's why I'm trying to bring some nice stuff and come. Yeah, I hate that. I got to get down to Gastonia and see Will and get that wing from him. I haven't been able to catch up with him yet. I haven't even talked to him since he got home from the Nats, but I heard he was pretty pooped when he got home, so I was going to give him a little time. The heck?
Good as new. You never know it was broke. Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, he was saying, well, why don't you? No, I don't walk away from shit. I will get it together and then walk away. If I had to stay up till midnight to fix it, it wouldn't matter. I'm glad it was fixable.
Yeah, me too. Good
Here's
wood's
one-
hard to get.
Here's one for you. Just before the Nats, I built an electric Viper, and I was going to fly it that year at the Nats, and I was finishing it up. I flipped it off the bench and broke the back half of the fuselage off right at the trailing edge.
Hmm.
Finished airplane.
Oh,
Mm.
I ended up selling it to Gary Hop, or Jerry Hop, I mean. And I told him I fixed it. It looked perfect, but I told him I never flew that airplane. I just lost interest once something breaks. I don't want to mess with it.
I had one that I'd broken twice, put back together, and kept fighting it and kept fighting it. Finally got the thing fixed and took it out the field and flew it, and everybody was tickled because it was finally flying the way it's supposed to fly. And a kid with an RC car hit it and destroyed it.
Ah,
I said, I at the time I got all upset, and I said, well, it's a little kid that was driving the car. He probably did me a favor because I had fought that plane for 6 months or better. So I
The
just told him, don't worry about it. We'll
the
just we'll let
'91
it go.
issue of Model Aviation Magazine (AMA) was my Viper Super Glide. Had FP40 with a wraparound exhaust on a pipe, and I crashed that airplane in the bottom of a square, very similar to what Brett did. Only I was upright, and it destroyed the wing. I mean, it just destroyed it. And within 3 weeks, I had it put back together, and couldn't even tell it was broke. I love that airplane. That's the one I
yeah.
sold to John Lowry.
Hey, John Miller.
Hey, the real Steve Smith.
How
The
you
original.
doing out there? Is it too
I'm doing
hot?
all right. Yeah. Yeah, I talked with Ruben and Steve the other day.
How they
How they
doing?
doing?
They want you to come out and judge it.
Yeah, I
Vegas.
know. It's just too much, man.
He said
Too
they got
many
a room.
trips this year, and
Said they got a room for you, all
yeah, I
free.
know, I
Yeah,
know.
send a plane ticket.
That's
That's
it.
what
That's
yeah,
what's
right.
stopping
That's what
me.
I need.
That's what's stopping me. The plane ticket and the hotel room. It's just that's a lot of money.
the hotel rooms are pretty cheap the way they negotiate them. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I think Steve's got hotel rooms for new judges,
Uh-huh.
but he can't handle anything more than that. And I don't blame him.
Yeah.
No,
Well,
I don't either. I don't blame him. I just can't afford it this year.
Yeah, I've done gone too many different places this year. I don't think the wife's happy about it.
Are we going
so
to
what
Tulsa?
days,
Oh yeah, we're going to Tulsa. Don't worry about that.
Steve, what days do you got open for stunt training?
Any day. You just let me know.
Well, how about sometime tomorrow?
Tomorrow. Let me check tomorrow. Let's see.
What you ought to
Calendar.
do, Steve, is pick a date that you want to do it, put it on that stunt clinic thing and say, we're going to do it at this time. Whoever wants to show up, shows
Yeah,
up. And
that's a
if
good
they
idea.
don't, you missed it.
Yeah, I know.
It's a good
Once a
idea.
month.
Let's see. Tomorrow after 2.
After 2?
After 2 my time. So it's after 1
Steve,
your time.
what time is it yours at your place right now?
8:45.
Okay,
Yeah,
quarter to 8.
8:45.
Exactly an hour different. So you say after 2, so that'd be 1 o'clock my time.
Yeah.
Yeah. What?
All right.
Where
How
do you
about
want?
2:30?
Okay, 2:30 your time.
Yeah, 1:30 your time.
And where do you want to meet?
I'll send you a link.
Okay.
Hey, Mark. Mark, did you get your stress cracks fixed up? Okay.
well, I fixed them before I got to Muncie by putting CA into the cracks,
Mhm.
and then I added some braces. where the corner was to make sure that didn't happen again.
So you
It seemed
could
to
get
hold-
to it. Good.
It seemed to hold up through the flights in Muncie. So I'm going to look it over good. I'm probably going to sand it down some, put a little carbon fiber around that area.
Should have done like
Refinish.
Tryon told me to do. Take a big wad of fiberglass, globber it on there. Bigger the glob, the better the job.
Oh Lord,
How much do his airplanes weigh?
Now,
not
Tryon's
much.
airplanes are light, but he wanted me to do that in Huntersville. I said, just glob on them. No, I'll take it home and fix it right.
I'm going to have to do that. I hadn't thought about that, but I have not weighed the Revolution. I'll have to put a battery in it and weigh that darn thing tomorrow.
I think they're 56 ounces.
That's probably pretty close.
Wonder where Tryon is these days.
Living the bachelor.
I don't know. I've tried to call him 2 or 3 times. I hadn't got an answer.
It did not show up at the Nats.
Maybe got deported.
No.
Never know.
Well, I hope not anyway. A great guy and as smart as a whip.
He got a divorce there, didn't he?
Yeah.
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 Yeah, he's the process.
I probably whacked him off there and I messed him up.
He was
Discouraged.
showing up they were in a really nice house.
Yeah.
Real nice part of Atlanta. It was a shame, but I mean, if you're not happy, you're not happy. Just the way it goes.
He was pretty tight with his son.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, John,
Yeah.
send me your email in chat, private chat.
All right. Let me. Heck, I could do it right here. I'll do it on the chat box here, okay?
Yeah, do it private so you don't broadcast it.
I'm trying to.
Even if he chatted to everybody on here, nobody else would see it but the people that are here.
So I trust everybody here, so. Okay.
Okay.
I don't think it broadcasts.
Oh, good.
I don't either.
If you start getting you won the lottery calls, you'll know it came from here.
Well, I get those already. I won it the other day. They sent me a photocopy of the check.
And
Oh, wow.
but you got to pay to get the check.
Yeah, right. Anytime you got to pay, that's
No,
a
I had to
scam.
give them my social security card.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
Gee, that's even
no.
worse.
No.
No.
Yet. Pass.
Just take it out of the check. That's what I say.
But I told them,
Some lady in Africa left me $50 million or some kind of crazy shit.
oh, African Prince?
Yeah, African princess
Oh,
Wow.
having
It's-
problems with the government, so she wanted to send me the money. All I needed was to give her my bank account, wire transfer information. Yeah, right.
yeah, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Steve, it's there for you.
The one I like is you get on Facebook, and there's a girl that comes on there right regular. Used to. I think they finally caught up with her. But she had a casita camper for sale. And she had a sob story about her husband killed in the military, and it was his dream thing. Da, 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 da. Anyway, it was in storage in Memphis or somewhere. It was always, depending on where you were, it was somewhere else. That's what led me to believe, I know what this is all about. Anyway, $850, she'd sell you this thing, but you had to send her the $850 in eBay credit vouchers.
Yeah, right.
Well, that's bunk. That's untraceable and all that mess. So I listened to her. I tried to keep her on the line for as long as I could, and they finally wrote me and text me and said we got her. It wasn't even a her; it was a guy.
Yeah,
But
from
anyway,
Nigeria.
yeah. But they finally caught up and found out who it was, and going to try to prosecute. But since they're from another country, probably not going to happen. But anyway, there's a lot of scam artists out there, guys.
That's probably another one of them guys is gonna get shot by a homeless crew and get blamed for killing innocent people.
Yeah.
They only pulled a gun on him and a knife and shot at him. And
Yeah. I wonder what you got to do to not be classified as innocent. Oh, be an American.
illegal.
You try it, by George, they'll shoot you on the spot. But some illegal alien come in and they can get away with whatever they want to. I just can't understand what part of illegal alien do you not comprehend?
Well, there is no such thing as illegal to them because the world is such a big and happy place. It would be so
Oh,
much
yeah.
more wonderful if we didn't have borders, and we could all live together and sing kumbaya.
Yeah. And we can pay them. We can pay them a big check every month, and we take it out of everybody else's Social Security fund.
Yeah.
I remember a time when if everyone who was working and of age retired, the Social Security system would never run out of money. But they have milked that fund for so much money that now it's going to be a wonder if there's enough money for us
Well,
to retire.
Check out that site that I just put in the chat.
It went away too quick.
Open the chat. Open the chat up.
Yep, I'm working on it.
Stunt Mag Tech.
Stuntmag.tech.
What is that, Sparky?
It's Stunt Hangar. Just go look at it.
Okay. Stuntmag.tech.
Open a new window. Copy and paste that into the browser. You've already seen it, Steve.
Yeah.
Of course, I've added videos on it now.
Oh, cool.
I'm still working on getting all the links up and working. What do you see there,
See?
Phil?
I can't look at it while I'm on this. I don't know how. I can take a computer apart, fix it, put it back together. Don't ask me to operate it. I think the devil lives in that box.
Oh, you got some new stuff up there.
I can get on
All
here.
right.
I can get on here. That's about the extent of my knowledge. I can
Yeah.
get on Stunt Hangar. But
How to build the I-beam. Interview
that's
with Bob
handy.
Giesecke. Dayton contest.
Yeah, that dating contest is a playlist. There's probably 18 or 20 different contests that I wrapped into it.
All right.
Wow.
I mean, it's old news, but
Yeah, it's still interesting.
I got to
There's
have
old picture.
something to get on there.
Yeah. Okay. Got to check it out later.
Can you still access the Raby files?
All you got to do is go on my channel and type in what you want. But yeah, you could
Okay.
access
I'll-
Ray.
I haven't tried it in a few months, but I'll give it a try tomorrow. I haven't done much of anything lately other than try to get done with all the mess we're going through right now. Get through this and then we'll get through it.
Okay, John, I sent you the invite.
Okay, it's in the I'm sorry, I'm looking at this other thing.
Email, regular
Oh,
email.
regular email, okay.
Did you get on it, Mark?
Yeah,
What do you think?
nice.
Be able to
Good.
print that off and read it in the crapper.
Oh,
Careful, you're getting close to that's final use.
Do I have to log
Ooh.
into this separate from Stunt Hangar?
I'm working on integration, but if you wanna, if you wanna be able to download it and view certain things, it's a paid subscription. I got to make some money somehow. Stunt Hangar's going out backwards.
Oh,
You mean we're not going to get a check next month?
darned.
I lose money every year on that deal.
I know. I'm just giving you a bad time.
Steve's seen the back end. He knows.
Well, I hope it's successful. I really do.
I hope it works.
It'll be as successful as I want it to be.
Yeah.
Good deal.
We see you, Christy. She can't hear us. He was wearing headphones, so she can't hear it. Steve, you had them headphones on. I said, we can see you, Christy, but it didn't come over the speaker, so she didn't hear it.
He could
No,
hear it.
we're trying to get our old dog to go outside.
Huh.
He's
See, Mama.
I guess not long for this world.
Oh,
Just
He's
pick him up, set him outside.
yeah, he wants to sleep all the time, doesn't want to go out. He's still eating though, so
Had something really strange happen to me with one of the cats here.
oh yeah,
I was working, and he's not an indoor cat; he's an outdoor cat.
yeah.
I hear something at the door, so I go down there, and there's that scraggly cat. Now this cat pees in the toilet and takes a crap in the toilet.
All right.
He's well trained, but he's got to be dying. He looks like you got a tapeworm. He's like a walking skeleton with hair hanging off him. It's terrible.
Oh my.
Oh,
So I open the door. I go, "What do you want?" And he's never approached me or anything. And I was sitting in the chair here, and he came over and he hopped up and got on my lap and then put his head right here and then nuzzled into me and then saw it was on the bench and started to go on the bench. And I said, "Well, time to go."
Oh man.
But
yeah,
I think he's dying.
Mm.
I spoke to Walter Umland today.
How's he doing?
He's having some problems, some issues, but he's about as good as he's been. He's wanting to sell a lot of his balsa stock off, and I told him I'd let you guys know. Now it isn't that he's got a lot of 3 and 4 pound, but he has some 6 to 7 pound, and he has some heavier than that. Is usable if you use it for like sticks and building stabs and hauling things out. But anyway, he's got quite a stash of wood. So you guys, if you're interested, give him a call. He said you find it what you want on anybody's anybody that's selling it, and he'll sell it to you depending on how much you get, between 50% to 75% off of whatever your best price you can get from somebody now. So
Has he got any airplane kits left?
I don't think so. He might have a couple, but they're kind of his personal ones that he saved.
I'd like to buy his laser cutter, but I don't have that kind of money.
Mm.
I know I'd like to buy it too, but I don't have that kind of money either. But also, if I knew where to get it fixed, I'd love to buy his printer. It's an older model. He uses the pens.
Well, Phil's right there. Have him fix it.
Who?
Phil. He'll fix it
I'm-
for you.
I've been known to fix a few of them. I used to travel all over the world fixing those darn things.
Those those pen type plotters?
I'd have to look at the plans. I haven't worked on one of those things in 35 years or better,
Yeah.
but they haven't
Wow.
changed that much.
No.
The last one I looked at, they haven't changed that much. I went by and watched them. I mean, all of them now have covers around them, and I always had, first thing I did was take the covers off so I could see what was going on.
Yeah.
But from what I've seen, they ain't changed that much.
Yeah.
I got a story for you. My dad, when he had his bar, he was also in the pinball business. He had all kind of pinball machines, Bally pinball machines.
Yeah.
Oh,
He had-
yeah.
He had the hood up on this one machine for about 3 weeks and couldn't figure it out. And I got the schematics and I looked them over and I set them down on the bar and the hood was up and I went over there and touched a couple relays, put the hood down and started playing it. My dad come running out from behind the bar. What'd you touch? What'd you do? It was funny. I don't know. I just did it.
Did you beat it?
No, I didn't beat it. I got it working again. It wouldn't run.
Oh, my.
3 weeks he worked on it. I just touched a couple relays, cycled the relays and off it went.
Was that when you lived in West Covina?
No, we lived at the Salton Sea.
Oh, okay.
That's something how some works like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All it takes is a piece of dust.
Well,
Yeah.
if he asked me to do it again, I wouldn't have been able to do it. Now we did have, when we lived down there, I was he wanted me to tend bar while he went to Indio and picked up supplies. We had this 4-drawer national cash register sitting behind the bar, and if you ever seen one, inside of one, it's a mechanical computer, and they are so complicated, it's ridiculous. I said, why don't we fix this machine? He said, you can't fix it. It's broken. No fixing it. And I said, okay. So he went to Indio, and we didn't have any plans, schematics, or pictures, or manuals on this thing. I said, I'm going to fix this thing because I'm tired of make a change, open the drawer, and make the change. We'll just whatever. I took it all apart. I had thousands of pieces laid on the bar. I had napkin and placemats for dinner, white placemats laid out, and then I trace around the part and set it down, so I could get it back together in sequence. Because, like I say, super complicated. There was a bent arm with a ratchet on it that got stuck, but it was way deep in the machine. So I found that, and I got some pliers. I straightened it out. I assembled the whole thing. Came back. He came back from town, sat down at the bar. And I said, well, that'll be, I think, 75 cents for a mug of beer at that time. And that'll be 75 cents. He gave me $1, and I went over the cashier and went, chink, 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 bing. He
All
freaked
right.
out. He freaked out. What'd you do? What'd you do? I was bored. That's what I did. I fixed the machine.
All right.
Did he try to hire you up to fix machines after that?
No.
No.
Thought he had a child prodigy on his hands.
I was taking shit apart at about 4 years old. I was testing light sockets with bobby pins.
Oh,
Isn't that fun?
You still alive?
Yeah, I'm still alive.
Got a few burns.
Yeah. Yeah, goodbye. Yeah, I was taking shit apart all the time. When
First thing
my dad had the pool store, we had in my lifetime, my dad owned a transmission shop, a pool store, a toy store, and a bar. Toy store, hobby shop. But when he had the pool store, I used to go in the back on his green workbench, and A.O. Smith are the engines for pumps on pools at the time. I used to take, he'd have a big stack of motors back there, junk motors, and I'd take them apart and find the parts that fit and sand and what and get these things working. I said, I wonder if this thing would work if I cut the windings and laid them open. So I laid it open and I put a file on top of it and plugged it in, and when the file went boom, across the way, that's what a maglev train is. I did it before they did it,
Wow.
but I did it with a file. I didn't know what to do with it. That was in the 70s, early 70s, late 60s, early 70s.
Well, I tell you, those things are.
That file went across the shop like it was. I plugged that thing and went. I figured it would do something. I didn't know it would do that though.
Steve made a rail gun before he knew what it was.
A maglev
Oof.
train. And that's
Yeah,
what
that's
it
how
is.
it works. That's how it works.
My
2
dad
sets
had
of windings.
my dad
Go
had
ahead.
some really cool big bastard files. They were probably 2 inches wide and 18 inches long. They cut really good. That thing just flew across the way.
Wow.
Stuck
That
in the
thing
wall.
that weighed enough to hurt somebody if it hit them.
Absolutely. Put a dent in the wall.
Oof.
I was a pretty mischievous kid when I was younger.
What do you mean when you were younger?
I'm
Yeah,
still mischievous. Did I tell you the story about making M80s in the garage? After,
Oh,
after
Lord.
I started building airplanes in my room, and I outgrew the room. So my parents moved out of the master bedroom, and I moved into the master bedroom, and they moved into my room. I ran out of room in the master bedroom, because I was building airplanes. So they gave me a 2-car garage. Well, in that 2-car garage, I had a train layout and airplanes, and it was completely stuffed with all kinds of crap.
Like your current place.
Exactly. So it was getting close to the 4th of July, and somehow Ricky Seacard, kid down the street, bought an M80 press. We started making M80s. Well, we were blowing up my brother's cars and, all kinds of crap. Ricky got the bright idea to put gasoline down the manhole cover,
Oh no.
put an M80 in one of those little holes, those things that.
Yeah.
So we blew the manhole
Blew the cover
up.
over, didn't you?
Yeah, and it flew up and it landed like a nickel, clang, 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 clang. So the police came. Well, I had taken a smoldering car and I threw it in, because we were burning model cars up, and I threw it in the trash can. It was still smoldering, and I had a pot of resin going. I had mixed it too hot, and it was smoking. Well, at that time, this place is filled with shit, just all kinds of wood. Fire hazard to the bone. And the cop comes in, and I seen him coming. I took the M80 press and the powder and all that shit, and I threw it in the back, way back in the back of the garage. And the cop pulls up and said, "All right, where is it?" I said, "Where's what?" He said, "We know you're making M80s here." I don't know how he knew that, but I guess. I said, "Well, we don't have one. You can look and see for yourself." He said, "Buddy, I couldn't begin to scratch the surface of this place in a month." My dad got a ticket for it, fire hazard, and the cars were smoldering and all that shit was smoldering on the workbench. You know how M80, resin, what do they call it?
Folks, good night, sweetheart.
It started smoking, so everything was smoking. Everything was on
Good night to
fire.
you too, Phil.
Huh?
That's a good night to you too, Phil.
Oh, no, my daughter just went to bed.
Oh, I thought you'd talking to me there for a minute.
But the best one is the 57 Chevy that I bought. No, that's not the best one. One of the good ones was a 57 Chevy I bought for $15. And we were going to make a race car out of it. Me and another guy I flew with, Rob Gal, which I've never seen him again. So we got this thing in the garage. We cleaned out the spot in the garage. We took the wheels off. We stripped the interior. We just ruined this 57 Chevy. $15 for a $50,000 57 Chevy.
Wow.
Now. and we spray painted primer on it and all that shit. Well, it teetered off the jacks on me.
Oh,
And it fell on me, and I would hold it up, and I was I bought it for 15, and he had to pay 75 to get it towed away. But another good one was the Bevins boys next door. They were a year older than me. They had a 53 Bel Air Chevy. And I said, Laverne, his name was Laverne. I go, hey, what are you going to do with that motor? He said, we're taking it to the dump. I said, no, I'll take it and put it over the fence. So it was an 8-foot high block wall because we had a swimming pool in our backyard. But my dad was really into growing plants, ornamental horticulture shit. So he had grapevines and oranges and all kind of shit around there. So we got all the neighbor kids, and we hoisted this engine over the top of this block wall and dropped it in the backyard.
Oh, no.
Where did it go, in the pool?
No, between the backyard and the garage wall where the dog door was, and his grapevines were there. Plus, he had some orange trees. And he says, "Well, I'm going to go water the grapes." I said, "No, Dad, I'll do it," because I didn't want him to see that engine. So he said, "No, I'll do it myself." So I figured I better stay close and get the beating quickly, and not let him fester about it. So he's watering the grapes, and he's picking this, that, and the other, and he looks down and he sees this engine, and he looks straight up like it fell out of the sky. He said, where did this come from? I said, I don't know. I don't have a clue.
Oh, no.
He got a clue. He said, I want it gone. Dig a hole and bury it. So somebody
man.
at 1903 Glenmere has a car motor between the garage and the 8-foot high block wall.
Oh man.
It was a 6-cylinder. It wasn't, and it was junk, but I wanted to play with it, We looked right in the air. Where did this come from? Did you ever hear the story about Frank Prosser living in our front yard? Frank Prosser ran away from home. And the garage, like I say, it was a beautiful house. It was a four bedroom, 2-bath, swimming pool, a ranch style house in Los Angeles, 1903 Glenmere. And we had a Christmas tree that my dad had planted in the front yard. It grew about, I don't know, it grew probably 50, 60 foot tall. But we had bushes, and like I say, he was always growing shit. So Frank ran away from home. I said, Frank, where are you going to stay? He says, I don't know. I said, well, you can just stay right here behind the side of the garage, and we'll just get some 4x8 sheets of plywood and put it up on blocks, and we'll get a mattress for you. So we did that. We got a mattress and all that. In California, they have these vents at the bottom of the garage. They're probably a foot long and I don't know, 6 inches wide with grates, so critters can't get in there. So I punched it out, and I ran an extension cord back there, and he got himself a TV. So he put the TV on a milk crate, and he's kicking back there watching TV. The guy across the street, Louis Cianci, tells my dad, he says, Dick, I see lights flickering in the bushes. And he goes, what? He goes, yeah, it's really odd. So he comes back there and he sees Frank living there. He says, what are you doing here? Frank says, I live here. He said, no, you don't. He was running in the house. He says, Dorothy, we got squatters in the front yard. I drove them guys crazy. I got a lot of stories like that. We were hellions as kids. Not hurting anything really, just good fun.
Yeah.
I don't know how they survived my childhood.
Are they still alive?
No.
They didn't then.
No, childhood ain't over yet. He came with us to the Nats. I think it was 17. He's in that book. And it was Alan Brickhouse and Charlie Reeves and myself and my dad. at that one place on it's Quality Inn now. I don't know what it was called back then, off of McGalliard. And they had a real
Yeah.
nice breakfast. It was a beautiful spread of breakfast, buffet type thing. And I said, Dad, what are you gonna have for breakfast? He said, I'll have my normal cereal, toast, and coffee. I said, great. So I went and got my eggs and bacon and toast and shit. And I sat down and he sat right across from me. And this, I know I've told this story. He says he starts eating his cereal. He goes, man, this milk tastes like depression milk. I said, what is what does depression milk taste like? Dad, he says it tastes like water. I looked over the bowl. I said, tastes like water because it is water. He had poured water on his cereal because they had those, water pitchers, one for milk, one for water.
Oh,
They're exactly the same. He just grabbed one and poured it on there. He had macular degeneration, so he didn't
Oh,
see
yeah.
well. It was funny. What are you doing? Tastes like water because it is.
depression milk. My goodness.
Depression.
That year
That's
we
pretty
left
good.
the Nats and we went up to Wisconsin after going to the Nats. I took him up to a house that he built. So him and I pull up in my car and there's this guy in this house and I knocked on the door. I said, my dad built this house back in the 40s. He'd sure like to come in and look around. He looks at me. He goes, well, I don't know. I mean, guy was pretty scruffy looking in 17. Long hair and black shirts and shit. I go, oh, come on, give the old man a break. So my dad comes in, he goes down in the basement, he goes, yep, this is it. And that's that. We had a hard time finding that house, but I wasn't leaving Wisconsin until I found it. They had cut the road down, so the house was way high in the air.
Hmm.
He said, it's here somewhere. I know it's right here. I said, well, let's find it. Only house I ever seen had a big hole in the wall, and you chop wood outside and you put wood in the hole in the wall and then pick it up, put it in the fireplace. Really weird.
Yeah, we had one time, had a coal chute like that. They pull up outside in a pickup truck, in a truck, wasn't a pickup truck, and run a chute over and dump your coal. And it would go in the chute and land in the basement in a big grated thing. But it's for a coal furnace in the basement. If you ever watch the Shadow series, you hear them talk about get your free trial ton of blue coal. Well, it was real.
Well, we didn't get any more chats till after the code, so we're going to end it on YouTube. I appreciate you guys watching. Let's see here. My channel, my videos. It takes a big dance to get out of here. Please like, subscribe, and share, and I'll open up the other link, the Stunt Mag link here shortly to you guys. You can go take a look. It's free to take a look right now. Let's see. Live.
You can do that.
And go here. Okay. So be sure to like, subscribe, and share. I will see it tomorrow. I'll be working back on the MX-27. And see you then. Fair winds, tight lines. See ya.
Good night.
Take care now. Good night.
Okay, we're off of YouTube.
I thought it was going to come up, but it didn't.